Oh well, as I said at the beginning, this is my sort of litmus test spot. If I don't catch here, I start sort of worrying that I'm not going to catch at all. It's just blowing the rod around, this wind. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a bite and the wind, I don't think. Jesus, nah, I've had enough here, I think. Oh, Jesus, a pike's taken it, I think. Flipping heck. That's what a chub, aren't there? I assume it's a pike. I'm taking a moving bait. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Hi, I'm back at the trout stream again today. This is my fourth visit this winter, and the reason I've come back, which is probably a bit boring, keep going to the same place, is that I caught on the first three visits, or the previous three visits, and it's pretty tough on the rivers at the moment, so I've come back. There's no guarantee I'll catch today. In fact, the river is entirely different to what it was on the previous three visits. We had some rain a week or so ago, and the river is high and it's coloured and it's moving through a bit, so it's going to fish entirely differently, so I just have to see what happens. I'm starting in my sort of normal place, if I put it that way. If you've watched the previous videos, I come about midway along the stretch, fishing a spot that's been quite kind to me in the past, and in fact that's a sort of litmus test. If I don't catch here, then probably I'm going to have a tough day. But anyway, I start in a spot, as I say, that's been kind in the past. We've now got a helicopter going over, so I'll just pause for a second. Yeah, as I say, it's been kind to me in the past, so I've started here. After this, I'll work my way downstream a bit and then back up to the top of the stretch, dropping in places. I'm not going to stop in any one place too long. It is absolutely freezing today. The air temperature is supposed to be around 5 degrees, but with the wind chill factor, with the easterly wind, it feels like, and they say it should feel like, about 0 to -1, and it certainly feels like that at the moment. This intro video, I hope it's not an omen as to what's to follow. I've had 3 attempts to record this intro video. First time I set the iPhone wrong, and then the second couple of attempts, the thing just wouldn't record at all. I don't know what was going wrong, so all a bit of a problem to start, really. But anyway, we'll get started now, and I hope the fishing was easier than the videoing. Right, let's get going. Right, after all the trials and tribulations of recording an intro, I'm back where I'm going to fish. The wind blew my chair over while I was talking to you. I didn't mention the wind. God, jeez. Yeah. Actually, I'll get my bag and put under that landing net so it's easier to reach. Nothing worse than having to bend down to get a landing net if you've got a fish on. There we are. Yeah, it's moving through a bit. It seems a little bit calmer down under the tree, which is my target, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that wind, it's right in my face at the moment. It's absolutely freezing. I've got my barbel rod. I think I said it was a Drennan last time. Yeah, I used a more powerful rod last time, having lost a fish on the occasion previous to that. So decided to tackle up a bit. Single double SSG shot, which might not be enough. I can always put another one on. Let's see if that sinks. Yeah, the wind is going to be a bit of a problem today, I think. Just casting is going to be a problem, I think. It's going to blow me into the tree if I'm not careful. Nah, that's not far enough down. The wind just stopped it. So I'm being a bit delicate, but I don't want to end up in a tree. Oh, that was pretty good. Pretty lucky, to be honest. Oh, my chair's fallen over again. God dear, trials and tribulations today. I'll probably get a bite now when I'm sorting my bloody chair out. Oh, God. Because often the bites here are fairly quick. I'll never know if something had a go at that, will I? Buckwheat. I'm going to have to cast sitting down as I'll get up, my chair falls over. Or blows over. I might try a bit of cheese paste. I think that bread's getting bumped off by the turbulence. Go and get me cheese paste out, I think. Nah. Don't blow over chair. So I was trying to get right under that tree, but can't do it sitting down. It's too difficult to cast. That's better. There's a loop on my reel or something it's catching. Nah, I'm getting too cold here. I'm going to have to move if just to get the blood moving. Oh well, as I said at the beginning, this is my sort of litmus test spot. If I don't catch here, I start sort of worrying that I'm not going to catch at all. It's just blowing the rod around, this wind. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a bite and the wind, I don't think. Jesus, nah, I've had enough here, I think. Oh, Jesus, a pike's taken it, I think. Flipping heck. That's what a chub, aren't there? I assume it's a pike. I'm taking a moving bait. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my God. hoping he'd let go, but I haven't really got the net for a pike. Jesus. He's not going to fit in there, is he? Well, he is in. Jesus, wet. Oh no, you don't get out, can you? Oh. Neck's not big enough. Ah, Jesus, wet. On a sloping bank, which isn't good. It's quite a big pike, isn't he? Oh no, I'm not going to get him anyway. Jesus. Let's change hands. It just keeps slipping out. It's not big enough, is it? Well, what do we do here? Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, it's just in the edge of the flipping mouth. Right. Alright, let's get you back. There he is, folks. I'm not going to take him out of the net. Well, that was a struggle. Right, 9.5 pounds. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to get you back. You need to go back. I'm going to take you around the corner. Let you recover. well, I think he's alright. Just watch him for a while. I don't want him going belly up. Jesus. He took the cheese as it was coming in. Well, that may explain why the chub weren't there. See if I can encourage him to go. I think that's it, he's gone. Happy. Right. Okay. Well, that warmed me up a bit. Right, back with you soon when I've sorted myself out. Well, that wasn't quite the target species for today. We're supposed to be after chub. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to get that in, to be honest. Everything was against me really. The net was too small, and because of the steep bank and it's an extending net, as I was trying to pull it up, the net was, it's a lock net, you twist it and lock it, but it was tending to slip a bit, and I thought, oh my god. Anyway, I sort of abandoned the rod and got both hands on it and managed to get it in, and fortunately I don't think the fish was harmed. I was hoping it would get itself off. I didn't really want to get it in, but didn't seem to have much choice. So anyway, it swam away quite strongly in the end, so hopefully all was well. But yeah, so perhaps I'm going to try and do a bit of chub fishing now. Anyway, it's not a blank. Yeah, what a day, what a day. Right, I'll get going again. Right, spot 2. Now, if you've seen the earlier videos, you'll be familiar with this swim. But basically, the faster water goes down the right there, and there's a sort of crease in the middle which you can't see very well today because of the wind, and it's slacker water on the left, so I'm hoping a bit of slacker water, maybe we can get something. Move my chair a bit so I can get a better angle on the rod, I think. I don't know, it's not too bad. I must admit, well, I don't like my winter river fishing. I'm quite looking forward to some warmer weather. And a bit more predictability as well, without the rivers going up and down like yo-yos. Right, that's sinking, so now there's a loop on my reel which may impede this cast. I'll see how I go. Yeah, it's not gone anywhere near as far as it should, has it? So I'll sort this line out. Trouble is, if you pull line off the reel in these conditions, the wind takes it and you end up with a worse mess than what you started with. Right, let's have another go now. I think I may have got it out. And now the bread came off. Bugger. It's about to happen because it had been in the water already. Right, put another bit of bread on and even with those too big shot on, the wind takes the line away from me. Yeah, these are not good conditions, folks. They're really not. Things I do to catch chub, or try to catch chub as the case may be. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around long today. It really is perishing. I'm going to try this spot because there's quite a bit of water here, and as I say, you've got some slack water over on the left. And then I'm going to walk up to the top to the sort of last spot on the, or the first spot on the stretch actually, but the last spot I'm going to fish. And yeah. Naughty pike means I didn't have a blank. That's it, there's pretty slack there. So let's just see what happens, shall we? I've caught chub here on 2 or 3 occasions, so I know it's a swim that chub sort of inhabit. But whether they're there today or whether they're interested today, there's still a lot of rubbish coming down in the stream. It's so it was over a week ago, I think, the heavy rain, but still carrying more water than it was last time I was here. Well, no immediate interest. Not surprising, I suppose. I'll probably give it half an hour here, and then I'll make my way back up to the top and spend half an hour up there. So what's the time now? It's just come up to 12. So I was all set up by about 10. But I wasted about a quarter of an hour trying to record the intro video. Technical problems. So I've been fishing probably since about 10:15. So just coming up to a couple of hours, I suppose. So I spend about half an hour here, and then perhaps half an hour up at the top. Right, a big bunch of maggots. Quite small maggots, these. I seem to remember when I was a lad the maggots were a lot bigger than this. Put a big bunch on them. I use white ones because they're a bit more visible, I think. Size 8 hook. Let's see what happens with this, shall we? Certainly slacker water down there. The main thrust of it is over on the right there. You can probably see the surface. I think I should have come yesterday. Yesterday was a bright day, which I thought wasn't particularly good for fishing, but there was hardly any wind yesterday. In fact, it was foggy in the morning. But today, geez, and I don't think next week's shaping up very good weather-wise. Plus, I've got a few things on next week, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get out. But so this was a sort of the best day for me in terms of getting out, but obviously far from the best day in terms of weather. But if we don't get any more rain, which is a big if, then hopefully these streams will just find down a bit more. Well, no immediate interest in the maggots. I always think bread flakes, that's my go-to bait in the winter for chub, because it's big, it's fluffy, it's visible, and chub seem to love bread, so that's usually my first choice. Nah, I'm starting to get a bit cold again. I'm going to have a walk, I think, move to the top of the stream for the last spot. Even my swans aren't here today. Every time I've been previously, there's a couple of swans that sort of follow me around, hoping for some food. Even they've gone. In fact, it's a really bleak day. There's very little nature around, to be honest. No birds tweeting, nothing. No, I think I'm going to go on another walk. Well, this is the last spot I'm going to fish. If the weather had been a bit kinder, I would have explored a couple of other spots, but to be honest, it's getting to me a bit. It's just constant wind, very cold, and not very promising, really. I've caught fish here before. I've had bites here that I missed. It's a challenging day today. Sinking or not? Yeah, good. Problem here is that we've got to keep the rod top high, so I could keep the line out of the fast water, but if I keep it high I get the wind, so I've opted for low, which means the fast water's going to pull the bait around. I think that's just it, trundling along the bottom. Just having a cup of coffee, warm me up a bit. Oh, it's lovely, lovely and warm. I've just got the cheese paste out of the bag. When I finish my coffee, I'll put a bit of cheese paste over there. And that's going to be the last ditch effort, I think. My two swans are over there. I mentioned earlier that I hadn't seen them today, but they're there. Resident swans. Cheese paste is falling to bits now. Everything's going wrong today. Get a bit more cheese paste out and mould it on. Right. Well, it's all falling to bits, my cheese paste. It's the end of the ball, that's why. Got some more in there. Sort it out when I get home. Right, let's see what happens, shall we? Keep it over in that slack of water over there. Swans are spreading their wings down there. I don't know if you can see them. Not sure how wide this angle is on this camera for you to be able to see them down there. Turn around a bit. Having a bit of a preening job, I think. Having a bit of feather cleaning and preening. Nah, I think it's beat me today, folks. There's a lot of movement on the rod top. I think it's just muck coming down the river and catching the line. It's not got that sort of more positive jerk about it that you get with a fish. So, I think that's it, to be honest. Perhaps we're going to get another few decent days and we'll come back and have another go. I'm in St Ives next week, not for fishing, but I may pop down to the chub stream and see how that's shaping up. I haven't done very well on the chub stream recently, but maybe worth giving it a go before the end of the season. Nope, nothing happening. I think that's it. It's always good to try. And I was going to say it's always good to get out in the fresh air, but I think it's been a bit too fresh for me today. I think I could have done with it being a lot less fresh today. No, I'm going to call it a day, folks. There we go. Still, the pike gave us a bit of fun, if not, well, when I say fun, it was a bit traumatic, really. I had it on the end of the line. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it in. I didn't quite know what to do. The bank was far too steep to try any clever stuff and slide down or anything, so yeah. Well, we got him in. I don't think we did him any harm, even though he had to squeeze himself into that little net. Unfortunately, I didn't have to look for the hook. It was right on the edge of the lip, so it was a fairly simple process to get him back in again. He certainly went off like a torpedo. Right then, that's it. Done. I don't even think the bait was on, to be honest. Didn't feel like any resistance there at all. Okay. Enough's enough. Well, that was challenging today. This wind, it's absolutely bitter. just tackling down. I couldn't feel my hands. It was just putting stuff away. It's absolute murder. Anyway, it's only been 3 hours, and 3 hours is more than enough. Didn't manage to get a chub today. We did on the last 3 occasions here. Managed to get chub, but not today. The pike sort of broke the blank for me, but it was unexpected and in some ways a bit unwelcome. I had a hell of a job getting it in. I just didn't have a net to land a pike that size. Anyway, managed to get it in, and as I say, it broke the blank, but in a rather unexpected way. Anyway, I'm off now. I want to get back to the car and get the heater on because I'm absolutely frozen. So until the next time, thanks for watching. Fun and games today. Thanks to the subscribers as always, and until the next time, whenever that may be and whatever the conditions might be, I'll say bye for now and cheers.